Hello all, Sinjui here, back again with something for Marvel Week. Yep. So once again, it's another little Nendoroid that my friend got me. This is the Ironman Mark 7. Take a look at it. So unlike the Spider-Man one, the window on this one is a lot larger, and you can see basically everything. Yep. So we got the front of the box right here with Iron Man. You got Stark Towers right there. Some little hands and all the little accessories and a display base right there. And let's check out the side of the box. This is really foily, so there's a lot of glare. Sorry about that. Alright, here he is standing, just doing a normal little pose, flying across the city, and basically the back shows it all. So here's the two shots of it flying, over the city with the display base on the bottom. Oh, cool. So the helmet actually pops open and you can see his face. And here's some more little like thruster weapon thing. And on the side, same thing. So let me get into this and I'll be right back. Alright, so here's a top-down shot of what comes in the box. Here we have Iron Man himself, the Stark Towers, or at least the building part of it. We have some effect parts right here, some of the thrusters, I think for the back, some for the feet, and we have multiple hand ones. And we also have 2 hands that are open and 2 hands that are closed. And I guess he has 2 more hands that are open. They kind of look like those. So I don't know the difference. So we'll get into that. We also have the display base. That is basically a city. And we also have the standard Nendo base. So let's just get into this. To start off, my standing test. Yep, it can stand on its own 2 feet. But just like the Spider-Man Nendo, his head's really heavy. So yeah, topple. But let's just get into him. Really nice colors. The traditional candy red with the I think it's called Midas Gold. Little bits of like silver here and there. Check out the back. Go. Nice little details on the back and everything. Alright. And let's start off by, I guess, articulation. The head goes all the way around. It has up and down just a little bit because of the helmet. His head's a little bigger. The helmet pops off just like that. It's just stuck on with a magnet, and there's a magnet on top as well, so you can have it like this. And it's Tony right there. Pretty nice face. It's pretty chibi, Japanese cartoony looking, but pretty good. Alright, so let's just pause right back on. Come on, pause right back on. There you go. It doesn't really fall off. Okay, as for the arms, go up that far. They do swivel all the way around, but they're on the straight pegs just like the Spider-Man ones, so they tend to pop out when they're not in the right position. Rotate at the bicep, like always. Bend joint at the elbow. And for the hands, they rotate all the way around, just a straight peg, and they're interchangeable. As for the waist, it is on a straight peg. I could even show you because it's kind of loose. Maybe it's just mine. I don't know. But there it is. It's just a straight peg. I could probably fix that, maybe with a magnet. But there it is. So it has a little bit of wiggle. It doesn't have that ball joint like the Spider-Man did, so it doesn't like pivot all the way around. As for the legs, let's see, they bend that far back, so not too much. That far forward and it pops out. Let's see how far without popping out. About that far. They go out quite a bit, but the joint likes to pop out once in a while. There you go. Knee bend. This knee bend is a little better than the Spider-Man, but it doesn't have a big range. But as you can see, you don't see a lot of that like flat surface. And for the feet, they do the little tilting and they go all the way around. There it is. So almost the same. Same as the Spider-Man one. Okay, so we will get into the accessories. Yes. Stands. Yes. Here we have the display stand. It's kind of like a diorama in a way. There we go. Shows the top-down view of a city and the Stark Towers, which pegs right there. It is a little kind of weird to look at because everything else is in white and gray, and then the tower is actually in color. I already have it in one color, but yeah, it kind of showcases it in a way. But if you want to peg him onto this display base, there are two peg holes right here. Okay, and just like always, there is that multi-hole Nendo base, the long arm, the short one, and also the suction cup for all the flying poses stuck in a window or something. Okay, and this one comes with an arm. We didn't get that with the Spider-Man, so I guess this is just more towards the Ironman one. It can grip onto the waist rather well, and I got it on before. It holds it up, but you know, since the whole like peg right there keeps popping out, it kind of doesn't work at the same time. So I'm gonna have to get them like right on the chest, and let's see if I could do it. I don't know, it's kind of a balancing act. It doesn't really work too well because it doesn't really like clamp really tight. There's no springs or anything, it's just by friction. But yep, it kind of works. Let's showcase those hands. Let's see. So we have the two hands that come with the actual kit itself. They're already on it, and these are kind of meant to kind of show that he's about to lift off. Here's the two hands with the effect parts. There it is. So he's kind of looking like he's lifting off. Alright, these two are the hands with the effect parts, and his hands are kind of arced outwards, looking like he's about to attack someone or maybe like push himself backwards. Here we have the hands that look pretty similar to the ones I just showed you with the effect parts, but they're a little different from the ones that come with it. They seem to angle a little more forward instead of like just straight, you know, back. Finally, as for hands, the closed fist, punching. Here are the effect parts for the feet. So there they are. Let me showcase that. And just to showcase the actual display base, here you go. So it's arcing to the back and it holds it up rather well. There it is. Just remember what that arm was for. So if you use one of these kind of like arms, they come with a peg that pegs into the back of his back. But if you want the thrusters on him, you're gonna need that little arm clamp thing. Yep. So right now I have him in like a flying pose with all the effect parts on him, even the ones for the back. And let me see if I can turn it without it falling. It's kind of iffy. I mean, it doesn't really want to stay too well. But yeah, it really isn't a great angle. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's basically roughly about it. I mean, if you could get it in a better angle, it'll look like he's flying over the city. But yeah, that's the best I can do without it toppling over. I really need to fix that whole like midsection peg system thing. I don't know. I think I need a magnet for that or something. But yep, that's basically it. There's nothing else in the box. Yep. Once again, this is the Nendoroid of the Mark 7 Ironman from the Avengers, and Julie out.